Hi guys, my name is Ariante. If you're watching this video, please like and subscribe to my channel to grow with me. Today's video, I wanted to tell you guys about my experience speed dating. And for a quick rundown, speed dating, if you haven't seen it in movies, is when you have about 7 to 10 minutes with a person and then they jump to the next person and the next person and the next person. So you're on a date and literally there's like pretty much a bunch of women and a bunch of men, and you're just jumping person to person to experience that quick 7-minute date to see if you would be interested in this person for long term. And so with that being said, I think that speed dating was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot and I met some really interesting people. And I think that it taught me, well, it didn't teach me, but it showed me a lot of things about life that I really think are important for us to just think about as we're living. One is that if you think too much about the future, you will get anxiety and miss out on the present moment or the present date that you're on. So if I think about the next person that's coming, then I'm not going to fully enjoy this person that's here. So there was one guy and he was a really cool guy, but he was very he seemed very anxious, very in a box. And so we started talking and I asked him if he could reincarnate, what would he want to reincarnate to? So my answer was a tree, and I tell everybody that because I love trees. His answer was he would be the note C major. Literally, it was the best answer I've ever had to that question in my life. And he wasn't someone that I would probably want to see again, but it was still such an enjoyable date with him. And I will say that was literally the best answer ever, that he just wants to be this one sound, which obviously you absolutely could be a sound because it's a vibration like everything else. I just never heard an answer like that. So if I am thinking too much about if I would or wouldn't see this person again, I don't get the chance to be present and get the little interesting quirks about this person or the interesting things that they may say that I would have missed out on that I will take with me forever, because that's obviously going to be the best reincarnation answer to me that I've ever heard in my life, hands down. So presence, I would say definitely. Like if you think even with the person you're with, if you think about what you're going to talk to this person about for the next 7 minutes, you're going to get anxious, you're going to start thinking too much, and then you're going to miss the experience that could just flow naturally and you can just find things to talk about or not. Two, I think that it highlighted for me not to go into experiences with expectations, because I didn't have any expectations when I went into speed dating. I wanted to just go in to enjoy it because it's on my bucket list, something I always wanted to do. I think it would be fun. I like the challenge of trying to just keep conversations going with strangers at will. Like I love to talk and just get connections and learn different people. So having no expectations. So me, I was super excited. I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed my wine. I stayed after, had more drinks and had fun. But there was these other two women that sat with me and my friend after, and we're all just talking, and they both said that they did not have a good experience. One of them said the guys were weird, she didn't like it, they were really awkward. And the other one said there was no one she was interested in, everyone was weird, there were no normal guys, da 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 da. And I just found it very interesting because obviously they went into it with expectations of what normal is. I'm not one that really thinks anybody is normal. I think everyone has their ways and goes here, there, and everywhere. So I like to learn about people and how they think and how they move, because I want to understand more how we're alike and not how we're different. Whereas they kind of went into it like they were looking for very attractive men to them, very normal men, whatever that may mean, and that they would find someone that they would really connect with, which obviously, yes, that's what you go to speed dating for, to connect with people. But to leave and not have a good experience, I left with a very enjoyable experience that I'll remember forever, and I absolutely will do speed dating again. So it definitely highlighted for me that idea not to have a lot of expectations going into things in general in life, because you want to be able to just have the experience, and then from there you can learn more about what you like and don't like. But you don't want to waste your time having miserable experiences because you went into it thinking that you were going to achieve or receive certain things, when there's nothing to achieve or receive but whatever is at God's will for you to achieve or receive. So definitely just having no expectations. I think that, let me see, one more thing that I learned in doing speed dating is that there is no normal, but it's really nice to just get to know people and know how they think or what gets them to the place they are. So when speed dating, you're meeting all these different people and you're gonna have your first impression like, oh wow, this person's really awkward. Oh wow, this person's really comfortable. This person's really cool. This person thinks this way, thinks that way. But as you get to know them, you get to know more of their why. So really not breaking people down, but more so just looking at people to learn more about them, and then you'll find more ways that you guys are alike than different. So I went into it like that, and I really enjoyed it because I'm meeting all these different people that do all these different things, but also like asking more questions to learn them, to learn their whys, because to learn people's whys just creates a bridge of understanding, because you might not understand why a person does the way what they do, or you might understand that you would never do that, but when you hear their whys, you might say, oh, I can see why they see the world like that. So just to learn people's minds and learn different people and see how they view the world, I think that that's beautiful. So I think that's something to highlight in life, because we should definitely spend life in a way that we could just get to know people and not really put them in boxes, but learn more about ourselves through learning people too. And so that was something else that was highlighted for me. So this was kind of my experience with speed dating, probably a little deep, but you know, this is how my channel is. So I definitely enjoyed the experience. I would recommend it, but this is kind of how it just highlighted life for me. Be present and live life with no expectations, and just get to know people for where they are and how they are, and then you get to just enjoy life. You get to enjoy life and get to know more people and learn more about yourself and learning people, whether you're alike or different or whatever the case may be. So if you're watching this video, please like and subscribe to my channel to grow with me, and have a great day.